Okay, the Adventures of Captain RoboChomo. Mission 5. This time I'm embarking on a campaign mission. So that's going to be 3 missions in a row, all using the same ship. Get a bunch of extra points that way, which I need in order to learn more skills and have more nice cards like these. Okay, let's go.
Alright.
Turn 1, threat appears, the fighter, on the white zone. Attack 1, attack 2, attack 3. It's like a tutorial enemy. It's going to die very quickly.
Actions.
Green moves down. Yellow maintains the computer.
So, yeah.
Yeah, blue moves blue. Red moves red. Typical development of crew. Next. No weapons were fired. Threats advance. The fighter advances 3. So that's attack 1, but there's a shield. So there's no problem. Next.
Nice. That's weird.
Turn to the troopers. They appear in the lower blue zone. They stomp around the ship and then do some damage. I'm going to have to... They fight back and they have 2 health, so it's going to take both BattleBot squads in order to defeat them.
Actions.
Alright, green refills the reactor.
So they get 2 more.
Goes up to 5. Yellow has the mechanics ability and uses it to prep the central laser for extra, for a strong shot, and that's going to destroy the fighter on the next turn. Blue activates the BattleBots. Alright, we got troopers on board. We need to defend the ship. Red waits. Next.
Damage calculation.
No weapons fired, although one was ready. Next step.
Alright.
Threats advance, that's the fighter, moves 3, it does nothing. The troopers, they move 2, and they also do nothing.
No one was delayed.
Hooray!
Threats of
Turn 3, no threats.
Nope. Actions.
So, green moves red, also going for BattleBots later. Yellow fires that central laser. Okay, that's going to kill the fighter. Blue waits, red waits.
And damage calculation.
Okay, so that laser was fired. These cubes go away. And so, since it was strengthened, it does 6 damage, and the fighter has 2 shield, 4 health. It's blown out of space. Goodbye.
Yeah, that's completely done.
It only takes 4 damage,
That takes 4 damage.
but it's still dead. Next.
Threats
Threat.
advance.
Alright, there's 1 threat left, and it's the troopers. They don't do anything. Turn 4, we have a new threat, the jellyfish. This thing is weird. It has 13 health. Its negative shield means it's extremely vulnerable, and it will take extra damage every time I attack it. It attacks all zones, it heals itself, and it ignores rockets.
Alright. Actions.
Green fires the lower laser. I'm going to start shooting at this jellyfish right away. Yellow, once again maintains the computer. He's been hanging out on the bridge this whole time. Blue, just waiting. He's waiting for the troopers to come upstairs so he can sick the BattleBots on them. Red fires the main red laser. And so now we do damage calculation. So 2 lasers fired here. That's 6 damage. Due to the negative shield, it actually takes 8 damage. But it still has 5 hit points left. It's got a lot of health. Those are the only weapons fired.
So threats advance.
Okay, the troopers go first, and they move upstairs,
Oh.
where the BattleBots have been waiting. And then the jellyfish moves 2. It doesn't do anything. Alright, that's it. Turn 5. No threats. My actions. Green fires that laser down there again. Yellow changes decks. Don't remember why he did that. Blue, alright, attacks the troopers using the BattleBots. They fight back and the BattleBots are disabled, but they also take 1 damage, so they're wounded. Red fires the main red laser also once more. And now we can calculate damage.
Go for it.
2 lasers fired, 6 damage. The shield is still at -2, so that's 8 more damage for 16 total, and it had 13 health, so it is defeated. But this reactor is empty.
Okay, threats advanced.
Threats advanced. That would be the troopers. And now they run away. We go over onto the bridge.
And,
The jellyfish is defeated. It doesn't advance.
oh, I forgot to take that off. Silly me.
Okay, next.
Okay, no one was delayed. Threats appeared?
Turn
No.
6, no threats.
Actions.
Green activates the battle bots. Okay,
Yes.
the troopers are headed his way and he wants to be ready. Yellow moves to the blue zone. He's going to be a rocketeer, as it turns out. Blue just hangs out. Red also just hangs out. They're waiting.
Damage calculation?
No weapons fired. Threats advance. We have the troopers. They advance 2. They don't do anything. And that's the only active threat.
So,
Turn 7, we have a
now.
new threat, the Juggernaut. It's the Juggernaut! It absorbs any rockets that have been fired, and then turns those rockets into extra shield points after the rockets damage it. It has 10 health, attack 2, attack 3, attack 7. Alright, this is a tough enemy.
Actions.
Let's deal with it. Green changes decks. Taking the BattleBots with him, he's going to meet those troopers. Yellow fires a rocket. This thing likes to eat rockets, the Juggernaut. Let's feed it some rockets. Blue has the special ops action that turns the next action into a heroic one. So blue is preparing that upper laser to be stronger. Red moves blue. Okay, let's calculate damage. No weapons were fired.
Except the rocket.
Right, we'll advance that later.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Threats
threats advance. The troopers, they move to red once more, and now they've walked right into green and his waiting BattleBot squad. The Juggernaut moves, but only moves 1, so it's half time to deal with it. Now the rocket goes down its track. It's going to strike the Juggernaut on the next turn.
And threats appear.
One last threat. The Pulse Ball, fortunately pretty weak, 1 shield, 5 health, but it always attacks all zones every time. That thing has ended my mission many times before. I'm not going to let that happen this time.
Actions.
Here we go. 8. Green attacks the troopers using the BattleBots. They fight back. The BattleBots are knocked out. And the troopers take 1 more point of damage. I defeated them just as they were about to do damage to my ship. But they never actually got to damage anything. Yellow.
Oh, got ahead of myself. Yellow, what are you doing?
Yellow fires the laser down there, the lower blue laser. Blue fires the upper blue laser, which is going to have an extra
Oh, yes.
damage because of the preparation that I did. Red maintains the computer. Okay. Damage calculation.
Let's do it.
So we've got a lot of damage here. We've got a rocket. We've got a strengthened laser. That's 8 damage total. 9, 10 from this laser. So it has 3 shield.
So 7.
7 damage gets through. That's pretty good. But on the downside, since it absorbed a rocket, its shield increases to 4. So put a white block on that shield to show that it's gone up. That goes away. These go away. And the rocket also is done.
That's advance.
We've got the Juggernaut, just crawls forward 1. Pulse Ball moves forward 2. It's going to actually be able to damage the ship, but not very much.
Okay, actions.
Right, no more threats are going to appear. So, turn 9. Green changes decks, taking the disabled BattleBots with him. He's taking them back to the BattleBot station to restore them. Yellow fires another rocket. thing likes to eat rockets, so we're going to feed it rockets. Blue reactivates his disabled BattleBots. So that's good, because on a campaign, between missions, disabled BattleBots remain disabled unless you're able to repair them. Red fires the central laser. He's shooting at the pulse ball.
Damage calculation.
Okay, so we've got the laser hitting the pulse ball. It does 5 damage, and it has 1 shield, so 4 damage gets through.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take some. We'll just leave that one. Alright,
And that's it for weapons.
let's advance.
So we'll take this away. We start with the Juggernaut. It goes forward 1. And then the pulse ball, X, attack 1 on all zones. This shield absorbs the red zone damage. This shield absorbs the blue zone damage. The white zone is vulnerable. And the reactor is damaged, which is going to lower its capacity. Fortunately, that won't affect anything.
No one is delayed.
Yay, turn 10. Green reactivates his disabled BattleBots.
Yay.
Yellow fires the lower laser. Blue fires the upper laser. Blue,
Oh, what am I doing?
draining that reactor.
What?
Red also fires the laser too, so that's all good. Damage calculation. Alright, so, forgot to slide this rocket.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, so the rocket's going to strike the Juggernaut. It must. It can't strike anything else. And it also gets hit by this laser and this laser, so that's 9 damage total. It has 4 shield. So 5 damage gets through, and that takes it up to 12. It's defeated. Alright, that rocket's gone. Those lasers were fired. The central laser, it does...
Pants. Oh, it-
The central laser was also
He got
fired.
shot yet. Is he dead? Is he dead?
Yes, it's going to take 5 damage and 1 shield, so it's have 8 damage total, and it only has 5 health. So all the threats are defeated. Alright, so let's see if we can get everyone to do some visual confirmation. Green moves blue, taking his BattleBots. Yellow moves red, going to the central reactor where the window is. Blue moves red. He's not going to be able to get down there, but he's just going to run around. And then red goes downstairs. So I have 3 crew members in the central reactor. No weapons, no threats.
No rockets.
Final turn, everyone presses C. So for the 3 crew members on the lower deck, they all perform a visual confirmation, look out the window. And so that's going to score bonus points, 3 bonus points. And then blue messes with the computer, but that doesn't do anything. Okay, continue. No weapons fired, no threats, and then the final resolution round, there's nothing left hanging, and we hyperspace out safely. The ship's taken 1 damage. That's going to be a -2 penalty on my score. But then if you add up the values for defeating each of these other threats, they were all defeated, as well as the 3 points for looking out the window, my final score will be 33. But I can't score it yet because I'm still in the middle of a campaign. We'll just have to see if I can survive the next 2 missions in order to get a big score.